ball-stretching tight end. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season thus far. It's the Rams and the Packers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin here with Charles Davis as always. And CD, you look at the Rams in this matchup, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after it.
From SoFi Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Lewis Cine with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round. Standing 6'5", it's Josh Allen. Now Allen on 1st and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. The partner just looking at some of the... Season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Tua. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Rashad Penny, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Rams at 15-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action, Allen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there for his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Rams have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. They run the counter. Pryor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hardy. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. Tua going to throw. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play can result for the offense.
They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Touchdown, LA!
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big score like that, it only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
They push him back 8 yards and time on second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. Up the middle they go. Pryor, room here to run. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right on the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Allen off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Now Allen again. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Tua over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And Hill with it over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Tyreek Hill's got another one.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. Now Tua. Touchdown, Packers!
KJ Hamler from 3 yards out. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was all polished off on the touchdown reception by KJ Hamler. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA! A big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, a final shot before half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchup.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Looking to throw on second down. Tua. Pryor has it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Packers! Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer.
So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. That is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. After the turnover, it's Tua. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor will get this to about the 38.
Number 36.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season's back now here on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And complete once again to Watson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. To the shotgun snap to Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw, it's Allen. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Tua now on first down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Tua now on first down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Throwing on second and long. Tua. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Packers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So now an overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run for it with Penny. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rashad Penny. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Allen going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. And it's a Packers touchdown.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds?
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Allen going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Finding room at midfield. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Tua to try again on 2nd down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He's going to try and go deep again, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught at the 25.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did...
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here? I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she... Mother Nature's my first shorty, watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic, I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hey boy, we got another one. Ha. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game?